everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, this will not be any important question video. This is a video based on the theory classes. So shall I start? Okay, fine. If you are someone new, please consider in liking, sharing and subscribing to this channel, and also don't forget to hit the bell icon for new video notification. If you are someone who has already subscribed, please show some love in liking this video and commenting this video if you found this as informative. Okay guys, so let's start. In today we are going to study data structures. Okay, so now we are saying in each and every day we are saying data. So what is this data? The data can be in the form of many different ways. So it can be in the form of logical, or it can be in the form of this mathematical order. So this one, in short, we can say that logical or mathematical model of the organization of data is called as what? Data structure. It's very simple. Okay, I can explain you. See, nowadays you go to any mall, okay, any mall or hospitals or college or office, anywhere you are going. So what each and everywhere what we are giving, our data only we are giving. For example, in a mall, when we are purchasing something, and when the bill at the bill counter, they will be asking us what? Our address, they will be asking us our telephone number. At least in minimum they will be asking us our telephone number, right? So we will be giving them. So the next time in the same mall, when we give them anything to bill, they will be asking us, ma'am, could you please tell us or tell me your registered mobile number? Then we will be saying our registered mobile number. In our that particular registered mobile number, all the information of the things, about all the information about our previously shopped things were recorded. So what is that? That is the data, right? So data can be in the form of what? It can be in the form of numbers, it can be in the form of digits, it can be in the form of then alphabets, special symbols, it can be in the form of anywhere, anything. So that is called as the data. So now, in order to write anything into this system, nowadays each and everyone is using the system, right? So we are using what you can say data structures. So we have to know how to classify this data. So the data are classified into two types of data. Whichever data our system uses, it uses all that particular data whole around the globe are classified into two categories. The first one is primitive data structure and non-primitive data structures. Okay, so now in our textbook we are mainly focusing on non-primitive data structures. Here I will be telling you the difference between primitive data structures and non-primitive data structures. So what are these primitive data structures? The primitive data types are the basic data types. Okay, they are like integer, character, then real, then boolean. These all are said to be as the primitive data structures. So these data types, they consist of characters which cannot be divided, and these are sometimes called as the simplest data types. They cannot be divided. Can this integer be divided? Can this real be divided? They are not divided into two, right? So that's the reason why these are considered to be as the simple data types. Okay, so now we are moving to the non-primitive data structures. The non-primitive data structures, on the other hand, are divided into two kinds. In this textbook, as I said earlier, we are focusing on two types of this, only on primitive data structure. Non-primitive data structures is something we are strictly following. So let's study let's learn, or let's understand what are these non-primitive data structure. Here in the non-primitive data structures, what and all we are having is, we are having linear data structures and non-linear data structures. Here in linear data structures, they are classified as arrays, linked lists, stacks and queues. Non-linear data structures, trees and graphs. Okay, trees and graphs are considered to be as the non-linear data structure. So now I hope you understood the difference between primitive and non-primitive data structures. So now you might be wondering, so what is this linear data structure? See guys, linear data structure is very simple. They are arranged in linear. As the name suggests, you can write like this. As the name suggests, a data structure is said to be linear if it forms a sequence in linear list. This is said to be as a linear data structure. Take in the case of this array. It is linear, no? Have you studied array? I hope you have studied in the first year. Yeah. Please remember that. So the arrays, everything is in the linear. Linked list also, it is in linear. Stacks also, it is in linear. Queues also, it is in linear. So what happens is the data is arranged in a linear fashion. Even though they are stored in the memory, that need not be sequential. Okay. Arrays, linked list, stacks, queues. These are the examples of linear data structure. Understood now what is a linear data structure? In simple terms, you can write like this. They are arranged in a sequence or in a linear list. Understood? So the trees and graphs. Have you seen the trees? I don't know whether you have seen the trees or not. If not, just go to the 5th module. There you can find out the trees. Okay, so they are not linear. So they are not arranged. Why they are not called as linear means they are not arranged in the sequence, because in trees we have to insert an element, deletion of an element, so it forms like from some cases we have to delete from the right end, for some cases we have to delete from the left end, some cases we have to insert a new node, we have to delete a new node. So they are not arranged in a sequence. That's the reason why they comes under non-linear data structure. Worry not, in data structures each and everything is very crystal clear that our textbook is following non-primitive data structure, so you can learn each and everything. Okay. So now you might be asking me that, so now we know about this data structures. So now what are the data structures operations, right? Where this data structure is used, you will be asking me, right? So the data structures are used each and everywhere. For example, they are used for searching, they are used for inserting, they are used for deletion, they are used for sorting, they are used for merging, and they are also used for traversing. So now you might be asking me, what is this traversing? Traversing is nothing but accessing each record exactly once, so that certain items in the records may be processed. In other words, we can say that accessing and processing. We have to access it and we have to process it. That's called as what? Traversing the data structures. Understood? The next one is searching. In your laptop, are you not searching for something? In your mobile phone, are you not searching something? Yeah, that is also called as searching. So finding the location of a record with a given key value, or finding the locations of all the records which satisfy a normal condition, this is said to be as the searching. So searching means what? Finding the location of a record. See, this is very easy and simple. Anyways, the subject name is data structures. So you should know that it is related to what? The record or the location of the file or the memory, something like that. So you can write like this, no? Finding the location of a record with a key value, or finding the locations of the other record just to satisfy one or more conditions. Okay. The next one is inserting. So what do you mean by this inserting? Inserting means adding a new record to a structure. For example, in our first year, the students are coming. So our office team members, what they does means they will be entering the name of each and every student into that particular college, right? Then only the student name, the fees, how much they have paid, any balance fees is there. Those all are what? Inserting. And I hope this is clear to you, right? So the next one is deletion. Deletion means what? In your suppose in your laptop you don't need a file anymore, so what you will do, you will just delete that, no? So that is called as this deletion. That is nothing but removing a record from a structure. The next one is sorting. Sorting means what? Arranging the records in some logical order. When I mean the logical order, here it is nothing but ascending or in the descending manner, like bubble sort, insertion sort. These there different types of sorts will be coming. Then merging. Merging means what? Combining the records of two different sorted files into a single file. This is said to be as this merging. I hope this is clear to you.